were somewhere around Barstow, on the edge of the desert, when the drugs began to take hold.
You're either in or you're out. Right now.
I want to gamble.
I never want to hear those words out of your mouth again.
Gambling is not your problem.
Has anybody ever told you before your bad luck?
Most gamblers, when they go to gamble, they go to win.
Those were my mother's dying words.
When we go to gamble, we go to lose. Show me the money.
Get out of here, man.
Show you the money.
Honestly, let's just go. Let's go to Vegas.
Jerry, I want you to say what you would mean it, brother. Show me the money!
It's the Sports Memory Vegas pregame show.
Good afternoon, my fellow degenerates. We got another weekend of playoff football and another chance to win a lot of money. Before we go into our DFS and picks today, Marcus is going to give us a little bit of a rundown of last weekend.
Well, we're just going to get this out there. Steelers got blown out. Unfortunately, that was the only against the spread I missed. 5-1 ATS last week, which was delightful. And on the flip side, last time I ever have to say his name, Randy Fichtner was fired. But let's just talk about some of these games, right? The Rams kind of did exactly what we were expecting. Great defense. Put pressure on the Seahawks all day. But I would absolutely love to touch on last week's lock of the week, which was the under in the Saints and Bears game, and it never got close.
Oh, yeah.
But those are the ones that, you start betting again, knowing that money's coming in. But yeah, I think we got a good opportunity here to keep the ball rolling, keep the cash flow coming. Some tough lines, some interesting ones. A lot of movement, Marcus. I mean, I'm watching this real time. We've been prepping now for about a little over 30 minutes, and I'm seeing this Rams-Packers game fluctuate from 6.5 to 7, the over-under from 45 to 45.5. It seems like a lot of people are conflicted as well with the lines bouncing back and forth. Well, you have to imagine, that's when you know it's set good, man. Vegas is going to make money on one of these sides. You guys just want to dive into this game first? Absolutely. I'm ready. Okay. So we got about an hour and a half till kickoff. Rams playing great defense, traveling into Green Bay. Rams are banged up. Green Bay's coming off their bye. They look great. We've got the Rams +7, over under 45. I know a lot of people hate the unders. I really like it here specifically because of, the Rams defense. But they're going to have to control the ball. We know Goff will not be able to throw it downfield consistently. Look for a lot of ground and pound. Remember, Jalen Ramsey actually shut down Devontae Adams in their one meeting in their careers. So be it. It was 2016. Some things have changed. But assuming Jalen Ramsey shadows him all day, which I'm anticipating. And he's playing some of his best football right now. What a great season. Absolutely. And I got a few, I did some digging. I did some number crunching. Number one seeds are 9, 17, and 2 against the spread. That's why I actually like the Rams getting the points. I still like the Packers to win, but I think 7 is a fantastic number. And then you add in the caveat that the Packers are 4-8-1 against the spread in their last 13 home games in the playoffs. So that right there is slanting towards the road dog right there. And then for the cherry on top, McVay is 7-2 against the spread in his last 9. So that is just screaming Rams +7. Well, one thing I do like about playoff football, especially when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, if it's even close, he's all about getting the win. Everyone wants to win, so put padding stats and blowing some spreads at the end. You won't really see too much of it here. I'm going to suggest if you can find the Rams at 7, buy the juice, get them 7.5, and I think you can easily lock that one in. But look for a low-scoring game. Absolutely. The Rams have went under their last 5 games. You already mentioned the key matchup with Ramsey on Adams, and then I think they are going to hammer Cam Akers. I got the Cam Akers over at 70.5. That's jumped up
all the way up to 77 yards. Marcus, you were saying you like that as well. Akers over 77 yards rushing.
Yeah, I imagine he's going to get into triple digits again. Green Bay is good against the run, but they're not incredible against the run. They're going to have to force turnovers. They're going to be crowding the box. It's going to be a slow, drawn-out game, but I do like Akers to cover that probably midway through the fourth.
Yeah, JC, outside of Akers, who do you like in this game?
Yeah, I mean, definitely love Akers. It's going to be tough. Goff looked pretty bad at times. It's going to be very contingent on his ability to grip the football and get some good passes out. So the Packers defense could be an interesting play that way as well. I'm not that afraid of Adams. I don't think they're going to keep him out of the end zone. I do think it's going to be a very tough matchup all day. But in terms of two other guys, it's a really tough slate today specifically for finding guys under 4,000 to make your lineups a little bit better. But Valdez-Scantling has been a super boomer bust guy. He's a guy you might want to take a flyer on. I also like Josh Reynolds just because Cooper Kupp is a true game time decision today, and he's been playing pretty well. So I like Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, you got MVS at plus 325 anytime touchdown scorer. And who else did you like on? You liked Reynolds from? Yeah,
Josh Reynolds. Cooper Kupp. I don't know how limited he's going to be today. If he's going to play at all, that makes a good opportunity for Josh Reynolds because they're going to have to throw the ball some. So I do like him.
Yeah, so he's plus 350. So yeah, you're just similar to DFS. They're both pretty similar on the anytime touchdown front.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a flyer on Robert Tonyan anytime touchdown today.
Oh, that's a great play. Yeah, that's paying. Yeah, that's paying out at about 2.5 to 1. Some other interesting props that I like. We had fun with that last week. I think again, you heard Marcus and I liking the under. So what do you need for the under? You need turnovers and field goals. I like Mason Crosby at over 7.5 points at plus 110. And I like Aaron Rodgers to throw one pick for plus 210. Again, I think you're going to see a lot of running in this game. And I think you're going to see turnovers and field goals in kind of in a classic Green Bay cold weather game.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, but I think the second game is gonna be fun as well. Not quite the weather that was anticipated. Obviously, there was a lot of talk about Lamar Jackson in his first snow game. What I will say, and we all know that I hate Baltimore with a passion. It's my blood, but Baltimore +2 going into Buffalo. Baltimore is clicking on all cylinders, and I think that they're going to win the game up front, sort of like Indianapolis did against Buffalo previously. Over under 49, I'm iffy on it. I'm really torn on it. I loved the under if it was going to snow. This game probably still will go under. I'm not going to touch that in this, but not only am I going to take Baltimore +2.5, we're going to take them to win, and I hate Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm staying away from that line. I mean, it's really good. The Ravens are 7-0 in their last 7 against the spread, and the Bills are 8-1 in their last 9 against the spread. Both of these teams are just humming. So I have no idea. I think this is going to be a fantastic game. If I'm taking anything, I am taking the over. The Bills are scoring the total amount scored at Bills home games this year average 55 points. Ooh. And the Ravens away games are totaling 46. I'm not a math whiz, but I know that average is higher than 49.5. So I'm taking the over in this game, and I think you see a lot of fireworks. JC, are there any players you like in this game?
I love this game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And if I were to bet, I'm taking the Ravens to win money line here. But anyway, Lamar's been super hot. He's running all over the place. Marquise Brown's only 5,200. He's been really hot lately. Last week, Phillip Rivers was 14 of 16 for 136 yards in the tight end throwing and a touchdown throwing to tight ends. Mark Andrews should have a massive game with Nick Boyle out as well. I'm staying away from Dobbins. Gus Edwards, over the last 3 weeks, Gus Edwards actually out-carries J.K. Dobbins 35-33. They're not getting a ton of workload between them. It's a 50-50 split. Dobbins is just getting the touchdowns. So I'm playing some Devin Singletary today with Zach Moss out, the volume play. I'm with it.
So we didn't talk about this. I don't know if you saw me fist pumping your Mark Andrews play. I took him at plus 1,300 to get 2 touchdowns today. What do you think about that play?
he should be leaned on a lot because they still have Tre'Davious White up there. I imagine Lamar is going to be running and throwing to Mark Andrews a lot. They should.
Yes.
Was the worst at defending.
Yep. Yeah, a few other props that I like. I mean, I am all over this game on props. Matthew Judon was huge last week, and Josh Allen holds the ball a long time. So I have a Matthew Judon sack at plus 210. And then I got Hollywood Brown at over 4.5 grabs. What do you think about that, Marcus? Do you think Hollywood Brown repeats his performance from last weekend?
Not quite as big, and I think that he's going to be big plays or not. But 4.5 catches, I'm still torn on that. But you're probably going to be looking at like a 4 for 70 line. I'm unsure about the touchdown or not. I'm really torn on this. It's obviously Buffalo's just tearing it up. Stephon Diggs continues to prove me wrong week in and week out. But look for Lamar too. I believe it'll be the first quarterback to have back-to-back 100-yard rushing games in a playoff, and it's very, very likely today.
So we're thinking this game's really, really close, right? Are we all on board with this game's really close? Or you guys are both Baltimore.
Well, I've got 2 bold statements for you, one for each game. One, we'll sticking with Baltimore. Baltimore's going to win this game by double digits.
Wow.
2, here's your other bold one for the Rams Green Bay. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw too many interceptions. He will be intercepted twice, and the Rams will force 3 or more turnovers and get to Rodgers on 2+ sacks. So there you go for some bold predictions for the day.
There we go. I got my parlay of the week for you guys. Right now, I have the Rams at +7. I have the over in the Baltimore-Buffalo game and the under on the Rams-Packers. That's paying out at almost plus 1,000. So that's great value. That's 11 to 1.
No.
So again, that's my 3-game parlay. Seems like we all like the under in the first game, torn on the second game. JC, anything to add? And any crazy flyers like you had 2 weeks ago?
Or just some other guys like under 4,000 plays to help your lineups fit a little bit. Potentially Dawson Knox, you can kind of throw him in there. Who else did I like?
So we like the tight ends today. We like Knox, we like Tunyon, we like Andrews. Big tight end day.
It's just all about matchups, and there's good defenses all around here, and especially for tomorrow, it's still going to be a really hard day. And if you're setting lineups for both Saturday and Sunday, Austin Hooper tomorrow is 3,800. I love him. I have him everywhere as a flex, as a tight end play. So I think he's going to be a good one to fit your lineups for the whole weekend, and not just tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, Marcus, got anything else?
I got no lock of the week today, but stay tuned tomorrow, everyone. I've got a lock of the week. And last week, obviously, it was smooth sailing, and we're going to do it again.
Absolutely. Yeah, we will be here about an hour or 2 before kickoff tomorrow. But until then, all you degenerates, best of luck. And boys, I'll talk to you later.
Adios.